Me and my 2 coworkers put in our 2 weeks. Now management is panicking. Sorry. This is a long one. Never posted in this sub before. So please let me know if I should change anything. Thank you. I work at a fairly large retail store in the southeast of the US that brags about having exclusive, expensive brands. I've been there for over a year. My coworker, who I'll call F, had been there a few months. And my second worker, S, has been there for less than 2 months. We work in customer service. This department also takes care of fulfilling online orders for the whole store, handling store supplies, gift wrapping, returns, etc. When I started last year, it was an enjoyable job as I genuinely liked helping problem solve and loved learning to professionally gift wrap. I also loved making sure all tasks were completed for the day. Of course, there were some management issues, but I didn't let it faze me much. Until we got a new store manager. Our previous one had transferred, and everyone was nervous if this new one would be a better fit. She started off really nice and kind. However, it became apparent pretty quickly that she cared about nothing but numbers. At night, we take half an hour to close registers, get everything sorted for associates to turn in their register money. Because of course we have to help with that too. And do audits. She would dump last-minute orders on us in this time frame. I have strong recollection of her even doing this 5 minutes to close when I was the only one working. Even the other closing manager was appalled. But I really lost my respect for her when me and F were both working and were really sick. She had stomach issues and I had a migraine that was making me want to throw up. I explained to the store manager we were just trying to stay to help close, so to please treat us kindly. She responded sympathetically, then came out and printed another 20 orders for us to fill. The overworking only got worse from there. That's when me and F had decided we needed to leave. The amount of work expected of 1 or 2 of us was even starting to affect our health. It came to a head when I printed a document of all the work done and how much I'd implemented in the department since I'd started, and my demands to stay. Then I sat with the store manager. She even agreed I had done all those things written and more for the department. But, unfortunately, they couldn't give me a substantial raise, and if I wanted more money I'd have to transfer to sales, where the associates pull in real money. That's when I was done. So me and F had started looking diligently for new jobs for the past few months. Not long after S started, we took to her and explained we would not be staying long. She quickly realized why. I did speak to them both about pay. And like another slap in the face, found out they both are making more than me. 50 cents. Which I'd never grovel to get. But the principle of it fueled my search for a better career. BTWI was happy for them and they were mad on my behalf about the pay difference. They're good people. I got 4 or 5 job offers. Right now I've accepted 2. Both making substantially more. I'm working on training for one and waiting for the background check for the other. F has started training at her new job. F put in her 2 weeks last week. And I followed a couple days later. Apparently that didn't really do it for them just yet. But when they found S's letter of resignation today, they got really upset, mad. That means the department will be down to 2 associates and the store secretary who will have to help in customer service again. So now the store manager and assistant manager are closed up in their office trying to figure out what to do about over half their customer service department leaving. It really goes to show that treating your associates right will keep them. We enjoyed our job till we got taken for granted. Now management is going to have to sort it out. Not our problem anymore. TL. Doctor, management has been pushing and pushing in our department. Without any real recognition, raise. Pays my coworkers more than me when I've been there longer. Me and two of my coworkers put in our 2 weeks. And now management is panicking and apparently really upset that over half the team is leaving. Imagine the hours they will spend in their offices trying to fill positions with more people who are willing to be overworked and underpaid in today's labor market, when they could spend less than an hour authorizing pay raises and resolving not to pile additional work on their employees at closing time. Nicely done. A chill manager can make a store a really nice place to work, while one who wants to be a hard ass can make it a nightmare and wreck the place once they lose all their employees. What can we do to get you to stay? The time for that has passed. You already had your chance. Lesson for the store owners: if the store starts losing employees or has high turnover, it may be time to get a new manager and boost the pay rate. Stop living in a bubble or go out of business. Just imagine if the owners and managers had to do all the work themselves. Don't change anything and quit for another job. Actually, I was in a similar situation to yours at my last job until I quit. Basically last summer when everything opened up, we had a lot of customers. The issue is management was not putting enough people on shift. So at one point I had to work multiple days in a row. The last day I worked the whole day and apparently nobody could work cause they all had plan. Which led me to work with another coworker who had to work despite not feeling well. We were super overworked and that was my breaking point. So I went ahead and put in my notice. My boss then cussed me out and we go into a whole argument, but mainly they were making excuses regarding why it was justified for us to get overrun. Then they told me they hope I stay without offering a raise or making changes to mitigate the issues. Goes to show these days all bosses care about is the bottom line. They will pay you as little as possible while expecting you to be overworked and take it as is. Awesome. Good on you. Good luck. No notes. No notes. Well done. This is the way. When you do leave fully, post a full review with the company name and store so everyone will know. Good for y'all. Best of luck. Ask the regional manager, director for exit interviews. You gave notice? Extremely typical retail situation, unfortunately. And their business will shrivel anyways with changing shopping habits. It was at Target lol. Say it's because of the actions of the new manager when you leave.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.